Welcome to Where's Wendy? I heard that in Singapore they had singing trees. And I had questions. Why did the trees sing? That's what started this stop in Singapore on the way to Southeast Asia. Why do they sing? How do they sing? Where do they sing? This is my quest. This adventure started with what I like to call the bonus level of patience. We flew into Istanbul on Turkish Airlines, and thanks to a 9-hour delay, our journey took a little detour. The airline gave us the option of a hotel with food, vouchers, and a shuttle back to the airport. So what do you do when life hands you a delay? You eat, you sneak in a shower, and even a quick nap.
And I'm excited that we are going to make it to Istanbul, even though we got delayed already. Immediately, they told us that our flight is going to be 9 hours later than we thought in Istanbul. So it's going to be a little bit later, but they're going to get us a hotel, hopefully, so we'll see.
And feed us.
And feed us. Yeah. I'm excited to go to Singapore. I'm excited to check out the airport. What do you think you're excited most for?
I'm excited to sleep.
Yeah, I'm really tired. Still, we're going to have a good time, even if some unexpected things happen. And we're going to have a lot of unexpected things.
We roll with the punches.
Yeah.
Murphy's Law states.
That's right.
If we get on a flight, it's going to be late.
Yeah. All right. We'll check back in when hopefully we either get on the flight or
make it to our hotel room.
Make it to our hotel room. Bye.
Bye.
By the time we finally landed in Singapore, it was later than we planned. And if you ever flown through Singapore Shanghai Airport, you know it's more than an airport. It's an experience. Consistently ranked among the best in the world. It has butterfly gardens, a movie theater, and even the world's tallest indoor waterfall. It is a multi-story shopping mall. And it even has an adult playground. Okay, maybe it wasn't for adults. We didn't have time to linger long, but we had to check it out. Note, not one child to be seen, except for the one climbing.
I'll go down right here. I can't afford that, sadly.
Scary?
No, very fun. A little quick.
Real quick.
A little quick. Bye. Yay! Yeah, my shoes did it too. I believe in you. I believe in you. Here, you need my help?
Now I got it.
You did it! Oh yeah. Oh cool.
Singapore itself is a fascinating mix of cultures and history. This tiny island nation, just 283 square miles, is home to nearly 6 million people. Once a British trading colony, it became independent in 1965 and transformed to one of the world's busiest ports and financial centers, and it is expensive to be there. Our first full day, we headed to Sentosa Island, Singapore's resort playground. It was once a military base and now home to beaches, theme parks, and attractions for every age. If you've got kids or just a kid at heart, there's Universal Studios Singapore, an Adventure Cove water park, and even Southeast Asia's Aquarium, one of the largest in the world. We played with a drone, capturing sweeping views, and rode the cable car over the harbor. That ride alone was worth it, soaring above the water, seeing the city spread out on one side and the island on the other. From above, Sentosa feels like a tropical escape, tucked against one of the busiest cities on Earth.
I'm in the mist. Oh no, I'm in the movie, The Mist. Oh no.
By midday, the heat chased us back to the hotel. We cooled off with a swim in the rooftop pool, then took another nap. When you're my age, naps aren't a sign of defeat, they're part of the strategy. Refreshed, we ventured out in the evening to locate the singing trees and to see the Merlion. Singapore's most famous mascot, half lion, half fish, the Merlion symbolizes the city's origins. The fishtail represents Singapore's beginnings as a fishing village, while the lion recalls the legend of a 14th century prince who saw a lion here and named the island Singapura, or Lion City. From there we started walking, heading to the garden by the bay to see the Supertrees. But what we didn't know, where they were located exactly. And after walking about 2 miles and getting increasingly tired and frustrated, Chris decides to climb some stairs, and lo and behold, he found the trees. The Super Tree Grove. These are vertical gardens up to 16 stories tall, lit up in dazzling colors after dark. Each super tree is covered with thousands of plants, ferns, orchids, bromeliads, turning them into living ecosystems. They're fitted with solar panels to generate energy, and some also act as air exhaust systems for the conservatories. At night, they light up in the Garden Rhapsody show, synchronized with music, which is why they sing. The show happens every night at 7:45 and 8:45 p.m., and it's free. We laid on the ground looking up at the trees and absorbing the experience. These trees were built to blend sustainability with art and tourism. Now, some practical tips and quirky laws. Getting around Singapore couldn't be easier. The MRT, the Mass Rapid Transit subway system, is fast, clean, and inexpensive, and air-conditioned. A lifesaver in tropical heat. It usually takes $1 or $2 to get anywhere you want. And it covers nearly the whole island. You can use a contactless card like EasyLink or even tap in with a regular credit card. Another option is getting a Grab. Their version of Uber is widely available and metered and not outrageously expensive compared to many big cities. Now, cars aren't just expensive, they're practically a luxury item. Beyond the sticker price, every car requires a certificate of entitlement, which can cost more than $100,000 USD on top of the cost of the car itself. Why? Singapore is tiny and traffic would be chaos otherwise. But keeping car ownership rare and expensive, the government encourages everyone to use public transit. And the result is most residents rely on MRT and buses, and the roads are impressively clear for a city of 6 million. Singapore is also famous for its strict and sometimes quirky rules. Chewing gum, banned. The punishment for gum import or selling could run upward to $100,000 or 2 years in prison. Jaywalking, fine. Littering, definitely don't. You can get a hefty fine and even corrective work order where offenders clean the streets. The city is spotless and runs like clockwork. Of course, no trip to Singapore feels complete without seeing the Marina Bay Sands Hotel. You know the one, 3 soaring towers topped with what looks like a giant surfboard. It's actually home to the world's largest rooftop infinity pool. Even if you're not staying there, it's worth a visit just to see the skyline from the observation deck. It's become one of the most iconic silhouettes in Asia. Sadly, we just didn't have time or the budget to stay at the Sands. Singapore gave us history, innovation, and a mix of play and wonder, from Sentosa's cable car to the Marina Bay Sands skyline, and the super trees glowing against the night. The city is full of surprises and endless creativity. I am glad we made this quick stop. I've seen pictures, but to see it in person was just so awesome, and to see it for the first time with my adult son, priceless.
Thanks for coming along on our trip to Singapore. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us next time as we continue exploring Southeast Asia. And don't forget to keep wondering and wandering.